The past few months, I've just been experiencing a lot of lukewarmness in my faith. I'm not struggling with my faith. I know who Jesus is. I know who God is to me. I'm just experiencing lukewarmness where I find myself not doing the things that I used to do before. For example, right, since April, I have not fasted. I used to wake up at a certain time every single night to pray. I set an alarm that allowed me to do that for a year, and then I just turned the alarm off. And I realized that I was replacing God with things, so making idol out of other things. And if you know anything about idols, it's basically anything that you do more than you seek God, more than you pray. I would just pray here and there. So just do this kind of lukewarm prayers of when I was just a Christian and didn't know God for myself. A few weeks before, I entered into this lukewarmness, the Lord had told me that there would be a test coming, but I should know that he would be there always, right? So I didn't understand. I'm like, a test? God, I'm already going through so much. What kind of test this time? I just want to tell you guys how I've been getting out of that the past 3-4 weeks. Even when I didn't feel God, even when I didn't hear God, I went to him anyways. Instead of running away, I went to God and I told him about my struggles. From not hearing from him, I decided that I was going to read all of the Gospels. So I started from Matthew and I just started walking my way through all of the Gospels. So just reading the word and God reassuring me of his presence, and that even when I don't feel him, even when I don't hear him, he's always there. So I started actively going back to God, handing things over back to him, asking him to take over his place, and just slowly but surely I am coming out of that lukewarmness. And I just wanted to share that with you, that if you're going through a lukewarm phase right now where you're struggling, there's a test to your faith, I just want to encourage you that instead of running away from God, just try. Even when you feel like you're just going through the motion, do it anyways. Go to the presence of God, read the Bible, pray, tell him how you feel. And as you gradually do that, you will find that you're coming out of that phase of lukewarmness. Because the thing is, if you remain complacent, your spirit man will get weak, and that's how you're just going to completely fall off. But if you keep going and keep going and keep pushing, God will keep getting closer and closer, and before you know, you'll get out of that phase.